TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram Reels. You're in for a real treat, so get loud and make all the noise in the world for the one, the only Bob Ooten.
Thank you. My wife and I retired about 16 years ago. It wasn't too long after that she said, "Bob, you need to get a job." So I became a stand-up comedian. And then she said, "How about a job that pays?" Stand-up comedy is like a conversation. It's like a conversation with your wife, where one person gets to do all the talking. I'm 82 years old. I may be the oldest person in the room, but if not, I'll just wait. Being the oldest person in the room can be kind of intimidating, but it really shouldn't be for me because by tomorrow, I won't remember. Doing stand-up comedy with millennials can be kind of intimidating. But then I remember I have something they'll never have. And when I remember what it is, I'll tell you. My wife and I are at an age where we can't hear each other anymore. But there are some downsides. I can't hear high-pitched noises. That kept me out of the Army. Not being able to hear high-pitched whining noises probably is what kept me married for 57 years. As a stand-up comedian, we're encouraged to get stand-up comedy buddies. My wife volunteered to be my stand-up comedy buddy. I'm thinking that's all I need is another venue for her to tell me what to do. If you like that joke, she wrote it. So I said, she did type up my scripts, my jokes. So I said, Cheryl, you can't be my stand-up comedy buddy, but you can be my secretary. Next day, she became my moving man. I found all my clothes and all my typed-up scripts out on my front lawn. I went to the DMV recently to get my driver's license renewed. And they asked me, would I be an organ donor? I thought, that's a stupid question. They know my age. They can probably look at me and realize that my organ warranties begin to expire in 1986. I know for a fact that my Happy Place faucet organ warranty has begun to expire. It's turned into a sprinkler. And now it's a drip irrigation system. I used to run the sewage treatment plants that dealt with 2.5 million people flushed down the toilet. That was a hard and stinky job. In that job, I took a lot of crap. I remember going home the first day from work, just pooped. My wife met me at the door and said, "Bob, what is that smell?" I said, "Honey, that's the smell of success." And she said, "You know, Bob, that smell of success, that really turns me on." I took in enough wastewater each day to fill Anaheim Stadium twice over.
Wow.
That's something the LA Angels have trouble doing. And that's what I would call a double header. I helped create a process that turned reclaimed sewage effluent into potable water for some 1 million people. And it won a Nobel Water Prize. and a $500,000 honorarium.
Yes, Bob.
And I still didn't get a parking place. At the time, a perfume manufacturer, this was very good water. I've drunk some of it. My wife does not drink it. The perfume manufacturer wanted to use it to try to do some experiments and make new perfume. So they took some of it and brought us back little bottles of the perfume they manufactured, and it was called Eau de Toilette. And it was during the drought that we started creating that effluent, the potable water. And a beer manufacturer, a draft beer manufacturer, needed water to expand its process. And I'm thinking, who in the world would want to drink a beer called Bud Light? And then I'm thinking, well, hipsters would. Not only would they drink it, they'd pay more for it. A lady called me one day. She said, Bob, she said, Mr. Uden, would you look for my diamond ring? I accidentally flushed my diamond ring down the toilet. And I said, yeah, we find things like that sometimes. And so, looking for a diamond ring in two large regional sewage treatment plants is like looking for a needle in a haystack after the haystack has gone through the horse. We had a lot of safety needs, so we created a lot of safety videos, and we put them on special tablets for staff so they could view them. And I came up behind one of my staff and I overlooked his shoulder, and the trainers in that video were naked. I'm thinking, I thought I'd seen all those videos. They weren't wearing their helmets. So I asked him for the URL so I could, view those safety training video. And he gave it to me. IT shut my computer down because I was almost a certified member of Pornhub. Let's see. At my age, a lot of my friends are passing away. And it's really hard having to spend all that money on condolence cards. As I said, my wife and I have been married for 57 years. And we thought that's a big anniversary. So I'm going to get her a nice gold necklace, and I'm going to attach a little charm to it called a life alert. We're at an age where we need to begin to talk about what should happen when one of us passes away. My wife's first wish was that she be buried with something that's kept her warm in bed at night. I'm thinking, oh my God, that poor cat. And if my wife should pass away first, she wants me to remarry.
Oh, really?
Because I don't believe she thinks that I've suffered enough. And if my wife should pass away first, at least I wouldn't have to watch lady porn with her anymore.
Oh!
On HGTV. And now I remember what I have that millennials will never have. A pension. You know, I exercise a lot, and you know, I don't know if I'm doing the right exercises. Maybe I should be doing Kegels. After almost forgetting a couple of jokes, I'm doing one right now. You know, I played basketball, and I played softball, and now I play golf. So it seems like as I've aged, my balls have gotten smaller. Thank you very much.
The classiest man in showbiz, Bob. And guess what, y'all? That was our show. But real quick, we have a raffle. And I know everybody was real eager in the beginning. But if you want to participate, we have the chance to win some comedy tickets.